Good morning. Almost afternoon. Oh, it's just a beautiful day. So, I think I'm going to have to buy a microphone. I had this one that came with I don't even know what it came with. One of the gadgets that I purchased and it doesn't seem to work with my phone, but that's okay. I'll just go this next week and I'll purchase one. So hopefully the volume is okay for now. I'm going to try to speak up. There are times where my voice is a lot softer. Funny story, when my kids were little, I used to say to them, "Hey, knock it off." And my friends would laugh and say, "Oh, yeah, that's really going to scare them." Um, I can get loud, I suppose, if I really try to. Anyway, there's a few things I wanted to add on to my wonderful, boring video. I had been given, well, one camera, and I had another one identical to it over a year and a half ago. I've yet to read the instructions, and they're dash cam ones, and I really need to use them. And then I have this really nice camcorder. I've had that for several years, and I've never read the instructions. I did try to figure it out without reading the instructions, and I could never get it to work. So I'm hoping I could get that figured out, but I just want to show it to you so y'all could kind of see what I'm talking about. Hey, this is about the boringest video I probably have ever made. Anyway, it's just what I do um, in a day, a van life. I do write a lot. I love to write and I love to read. I really need to learn how to love to edit. I'll work on that some other time, Lord willing. I got time. Anyway, that's what this is about. Hopefully you can hear me on all the videos. Um, I wanted to say a few things. Well, number one, I'm going to buy a microphone. And number two, my check engine light went out. The gas cap worked. Woo woo! So excited. But then two of my fuses blew. So I need to replace a 20 amp and a 25 amp. But, I'm going to be going to my mechanic. So, oh, my finger's in the way there. I'll have him take care of that for me. Anyway, I am blessed. I know you're blessed. Anyway, enjoy. Sorry it's boring, and I'm truly sorry if you can't hear me, but I am going to fix that. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hopefully, once again, you're able to hear me correctly. If not, I am truly sorry, but sometime in the next week, I will, darn hair, I will go and get a microphone. So the first thing is I have two of these dash cams. One I had won it, and then another one, a girlfriend of mine gave me it because I was having problems back then with that one person, and it truly is my bad because I never read instructions, and I broke these out because I need to buy a specific card for these, and I think I'm going to mount one to the front and I believe one to my back. Just mainly the one in the back, so when I'm sleeping, though, of course, mind you, next week, I'll be out of here by Wednesday, but that's okay. And I just need to read the instructions. I'm just so bad with that. Another thing that I purchased a couple years ago, because and I still run into it today, a lot of people do not want to be filmed, but are willing to do a voice. So I got this little mini recorder, and I need to figure out, I think that's actually where the microphone came for this. Um, I need to figure this out as well. That's what I'm doing the next few days, is I'm going to figure it out. And then I had this really nice Minolta. It is really nice. I purchased this about 2 years ago because I thought, oh, this will be great doing videos. And it comes with the little remote control, which is going to be great. I mean, I don't have to hit the button and then, because we all know how terrible I am with editing. So, took me forever to figure out how to slide the battery on. It's another item. I did try playing with this several times, and I need to read the instructions. I need to stop thinking like I could figure everything out because everything's so technical anymore. But my goal is that in the next week I'll be using this to get some film done, which will be nice because being on the coastline, that would be great. These are going to be great for capturing my drive. So even if I set the two up and, you know, facing different ways, I was thinking would be really great. So I broke out my glasses. They weren't hidden. They're over by my Bible. But I can't see print. This print is so small. I mean, really. Can even with 20/20 vision, could you read that? Heck. I mean, I don't know. I don't have 20/20 even with my specs. They're probably not 20/20. But it's just been a beautiful day, a calm day. Yesterday, yeah, I find myself wanting to stay inside my rig, and I'm just not doing it. I've already been out walking once today. I haven't heard nor seen in a few days from that person, which is a good thing. And of course, like I said in a previous recording, that person has to have enough gas to actually be able to find me. So I am having my mechanic see if he's able to do a once over look for a tracker. You know, I don't post out there where I'm at. Of course, people know I'm in a general location, but I mean, you would have to. There's still all these streets and side streets. You would have to like be driving everywhere to try to locate someone. I mean, myself, if I wanted to find somebody and thought to myself, self, you shall drive up and down all these streets to find that person. I'd say, oh, heck with that. Gas is $4.50 a gallon. So, yeah, anyway, I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. God has been so good. And I really appreciate the comments and the new subscribers, and I'm excited for the travels to begin. I'm really excited to get to the Nevada, New Mexico, and Arizona. And I think after winter, like I've never been to Florida. You know, I've never been to places like that. So that would be fun to go and do that. But anyway, that's enough rambling for me. Got my coffee, got my glasses, going to do some reading and figure out how to use these things because I know that they're good tools to have. I mean, that's why I have them. And my friend, she was so gracious and gave me an extra one. So I do have two of these. And like I said, I figured, I could point maybe one forward and one to the right or one to the left or who knows. Anyway, I'll get it figured out. God bless each and every one of you. And as always, if you don't know the Lord, you don't have to change a thing. Just he loves you where you're at. He will leave the 99 just for you. That's how special you are. Anyway, be blessed, be a blessing. Look out for your neighbor. Just be kind. Love someone, help somebody. It always makes you feel so much better. Though we don't gain any reward in heaven for it, it makes our heart happy. And if we're happy, the Lord's happy. All right, this is Gracie. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. It's really a calm and peaceful day. Just kind of wanted to show what I do. I'm crocheting a second curtain. That way this one's not so stretched out. Going to shake out my rugs. I'm going to vacuum. Read my Bible. It's the most important thing for sure. I like to read it a couple times a day. And if I don't read it a couple times a day, I definitely read it plus listen to some Billy Graham. Uh, yeah, it's just a real quiet, peaceful Saturday. Got a few things, you know, like I said, to do. I tried napping and I woke up to a horrible dream about my van. Oh my gosh. So I guess I was worrying more about it than what I thought, though it's nothing. It's a simple fix, and I was told it's okay to drive. I only go a few miles a day. Um, so, yeah. Anyway, hope I don't bore you to death, but it's kind of like what happens in my day, you know. I do love crocheting. I'll turn on a documentary for background noise, crochet, talk with God. I daydream a lot. Yeah, life is good. Life is great. Anyway, enjoy a day in the life of my simple van life. Talk to you soon. Bye. This works great. My camera shut off on me. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'm going to mute. Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter. Y'all could just hear my vacuum. It only takes a minute. That's it. That's it for my vacuuming. Yay! So, I was asked. Oh, it smells so good. I made a video when I was visiting at my daughter's. I've only ever had a chipmunk in my van, and I got rid of it by putting cinnamon all around. That little thing was so cute, and it did not want to leave. Let me fix this. So, yeah, oh, someone's singing. That is so cool. So I had these one socks, and in it I put, and I broke it up like the cinnamon sticks and cloves and the red chili, crushed red chili peppers. Smells amazing. My van smells really good. But I have them everywhere. I even have one like in my glove box. I'm going to buy a different type of fabric so I can make a long one. So when I open my door, it has that underneath part, the track. So I want to make one that's really full and really pungent and put in there because, you know, going to the desert, I don't want no desert rat in my van. There's no pets here. I cannot afford them, and I do not want them chewing up on stuff. So, yeah, anyway, so that is the vacuuming. We're going to go and shake out some rugs now. I have to tell you, I love this tripod. I don't use it enough, and I need to definitely use it more. Okay, shake away from the wind, okay? The wind's blowing in my face this way, which means all the crud's coming into my face. So, today is Saturday, and this is a college town, so there's a college game today, which is okay. But it kind of limits where I want to go, what I want to do. I like quietness and solitude. I just like it. I've always liked it. Isn't this cute? Oh gosh, you could tell with my solar panel up there. I kind of botched this. But I had this old piece of curtain, and so I had some magnets, and I put it up. Allows air in, and works out really great. Of course, I always get the looks from people that come by, but I honestly don't care. I love my slow um, life. You know, I I'm not gonna lie. There's times that I do get lonely. There's times that I've had depression. I was actually asked a question by someone I know. Um, they said, "Look, well, first of all, let me tell you, when people get upset with me, and they do, um, because I always tell people, look, that could be your thought and your belief, but I serve the Lord, and so I have to go with what the Lord tells me and what the Bible directs me. So, but I've had people tell me, oh, you think you're so self-righteous. You're just so perfect. And that's what someone I know this morning sent me a message and said, hey, I just want to let you know that um, all of us think that you're just so perfect and you're so wonderful. And that guy's so cool. And I had to sit back a minute and definitely prayed on it. And my response was, I fall short each and every day. I have the same temptations that you or anyone else may have. We are blessed with grace to choose. Um, I'm grateful I've never had a drug or alcohol. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I've never had to deal with that. You know, I've, um, I've said it before, I have the wrong picker of partners, though I'm not looking for one. I've been married twice, and to my children's father, and then years later to an awesome gentleman. So I don't want that, and that's not where God's leading me. I think because of all the things from my childhood, I honestly, when it comes, let's be honest, when it comes to sex, that has always been more like a duty, not a pleasure for me. Even in my marriage, it was not something that looked forward to, or um, when there's the joke of the women having intercourse and they're like, okay, looking at their nails, and look at that would be me. So I just don't have those desires for that. Um, but there are things that I do. There's times I want to just curse someone out. There's been many a times, and I have a choice. It's not that I'm self-righteous. It's not that I'm perfect. It's just that I continuously remind myself that my Father in heaven is watching me, and there's plenty in the Bible about our tongue. And so I just choose not to. Not saying I don't think those things in my head and then I have to ask for forgiveness, but I did not say it to that person and cause the even greater offense, right? So, people have flipped me off because they think that I should be going way past the speed limit, and I just look forward and smile. For two reasons I do that. Number one, because that's what God commands of me. But number two, I don't want to get shot nowadays. So um, that's just not worth it to me. So I just want to put it out there. I am so far from perfect. But you know what I do know is I have a very simple life. I have a very good life. I love helping people. I could relate to the struggles of people on the streets, and not as far as dealing with the alcohol or drug issues, but I was raised by an alcoholic woman, and I was married to an alcoholic, my first husband, and him and I get along great, but so I could relate to those things. I am a testimony to a lot of things, as you are, and that's I just want to live to honor God and to share. I don't go out there with a bullhorn and announce, I was abused or this or that. But a compassionate heart is always a good thing. So anyway, let's put the rig back together. Yay! And just like that, we're back inside. Yes. Have I just told y'all I just love my home? I absolutely love my home. It is a I get sweet sleep, but I do have to say that I don't know, past week I have been waking up between 3 and 4 in the morning and staying awake. And I don't know what the Lord's trying to say to me, but I do know that there must be someone I need to pray for or something I need to do. My coffee, my water. I don't know. There's a reason for it. So, I guess it's not for me to figure out what the reason is, but at first I thought, well, it's because I'm falling asleep by 9 o'clock. And that's just not it. You know, there's something, obviously. So I'm going to just keep praying, and hopefully the Lord will reveal it or not. So, oh, my cold storage box, real quick. So I was like, that's, I'm so indecisive. So I'm like, okay, I didn't want the fridge because all I kept in it was creamer. And cold storage, I mean, the produce that I buy, I eat within 3 to 5 days. So that made no sense. But the idea was great. Now it's just a food storage box. I just keep all of my extra food. I have enough food in it. My favorite food in the summer is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and fruit. Love that because it's warm, and I love that. I like salads too, but peanut butter and jelly is my go-to. And then I absolutely love, I get the canned chicken with green beans. You know, I drain the liquids off of it, and I put some Parmesan cheese and heat it up, and that is so good. That's my other favorite. But I now have found this cauliflower rice with no preservatives, doesn't have to be refrigerated. Um, I ate yesterday, it had peas and carrots in it, cauliflower rice, and I put some chicken and hot sauce and some Parmesan cheese and some of my little bell peppers. It was so good. So, yeah, but tonight it's hot out, so I'm going to have peanut butter and jelly here in a bit for my dinner with the peach. Ta-da! Anyway, it's pretty much, doesn't take much to clean my rig. I keep it pretty well organized and in order, unless I go grocery shopping, and then it's a mess for a whole minute or two. But I appreciate y'all, and yeah, this is a day in the life of Gracie. It's like today is me day, you know. Love my van, took care of that, gave myself a pedicure, went and showered, and then gave myself a pedicure this morning, which is great. And oh, I was going to show you. So I bought these one shoes, little slides, for $3 on clearance. I bought quite a few of them, and I handed them out. But I got myself one pair too because they were $3, regular 16. And it had this like plastic thing on it, and I was like, oh, I ain't doing that. I wish I would have kept 2 pairs so I could do a pink one. So, but it has, you know, the stretchy stuff underneath. And so I took off that, and then I crocheted and sewed on. Isn't that like so cute? So yeah, that plastic thing, actually for a couple days I wore it with that plastic on, and just because I was too lazy to take it off, and it actually cut into my toes. I don't know whose bright idea it was to make shoes like that, but hey, they were $3 on clearance, and so I think next time I find ones like that, I'll, you know, crochet one, put like some flowers on it or something, and hand them out to my favorite people that I meet on the streets. Okay, anyway, please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, ask. I love questions. And I appreciate y'all just sharing a little bit of time with me today. This has been an awesome day. Got my Bible reading done and my Billy Graham. I love Billy Graham classics. I just love, God gifted him with being able to tell the word. Whew, I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, God bless, and I'll be talking to you in a day or two, hopefully with an interview with someone. Anyway, God bless. Remember, God loves you right where you're at. Accept Him, receive Him, and He'll change you from glory to glory. God bless. Bye.